Hello everyone and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today we're going to take a look into Leo's week ahead for September 27th through October 3rd. And in this message, we're first going to tap into the energies with the Psychic Tarot deck here. Then we are going to dive a little bit deeper, get an overview message with the Fairy Tarot deck. I'll pull out a traditional deck and I'll clarify with a mini, as well as pull a few oracle cards at the end. If that's something you guys are interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. So let's take a look here, Leo, and see what we can see for you guys for September 27th through October 3rd. Please and thank you, Spirit. What does Leo need to see here for September 27th through October 3rd? Awareness. Two sixes coming out here and two ones. So, Leo, Ace of Pentacles with the Six of Wands. Okay. Definitely heading in a positive direction, a stable, solid, grounded opportunity. This could be having to do with career, finances. This is the Ace of Pentacles, but it doesn't have to be. It also can just be stability, right? A new opportunity coming in that's very stable, that's very grounded, that's very solid, okay? It's a little bit of focusing on what you need in order to feel stable, solid, and grounded in this connection, okay? We're going to take a little bit deeper look and see what exactly this is channeling here, if it's relationships or career. But I'm definitely getting a sense here that you're kind of conflicted on how to move forward, and Spirit wants you to trust your intuition. We also have 3 2s here, Leo. 2 2 2. But being strategic, weighing the pros and cons is going to be important this week. Let's take a look. Most important message for Leo. Spirit, what does Leo need to see here for September 27th through October 3rd? Please and thank you. Please keep in mind, guys, the messages on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title resonating, there's most likely going to be something in the message. For information on energy cleanse kits that I offer, how to get entered into the drawing that we do here for free personal readings, it's all linked below. And Leo, if you like how I vibe, you like how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome, and it does help set your intentions for future messages. Queen of Wands energy on the bottom of the deck. Balance, King of Wands, or King of Spring. 8 of Summer, 7 of Summer, Empress, 6 of Summer, and 7 of Spring. Okay, so I do feel like there is a connection that you're working towards. Spirit wants you to seek more information, okay? Look a little bit deeper before you make a decision. Be strategic with how you proceed, okay? I also feel like there's this sense of having to leave something behind in order to make something work. You're needing to focus on the balance, focus on what's working. Okay, there's no need to rush. There's no need to be too hasty when trying to make this work or bring this together. Again, there's like a clearing of the confusion here. Maybe this is an opportunity that's coming in that's bringing in closure from a past situation. But I do feel like this is definitely as energy of needing to make a decision and needing to be strategic with how you proceed. Okay, making sure that your needs are being met, Leo, first and foremost. Okay, there is a past energy that's keeping you stuck, that's keeping you guarded, and trusting your intuition. But also understand, Leo, that you're manifesting whatever it is that you're thinking. What I mean by that is whenever you have a thought in your mind, that thought most likely comes to fruition. And that is because you have a powerful tool in your head. And I feel that some of you may not be completely aware of how to use it. I do feel like you are headed in a positive direction. You're needing to kind of focus on your own stability first and foremost. So what makes you feel stable, solid, and grounded, secure? Let's see here, Leo. We're going to put these back in and reshuffle a little bit, but here we see there's a little bit of waiting here, waiting for this liberation to happen. But this isn't going to happen without you having to put in that work. I also feel like if there is a person here that you're intending on moving forward with, or that you're collaborating with in a business partnership, maybe there's a need to express this resistance, why you're feeling held back from this opportunity. So let's get a little bit deeper into the message here, Leo, and see what we can see here for September 27th through October 3rd. The moon. So this is something that's hidden. Okay, the moon can also sometimes symbolize that shadow work. It may be beneficial for some of you to look into shadow work, which is basically the process of digging deep within yourself and finding those characteristics about yourself that might not be so pretty, that might not be so loving or lovable, right? Let's take a look. You have the Ten of Swords with the Two of Cups. Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Four of Cups with the Page of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Swords with the Magician again, a Ten of Cups, the Strength card, that's your energy, Leo, Star, Nine of Swords. On one end of the spectrum here, Leo, there is a person, place, or thing in your life right now that brings a lot of happiness. But also feel like you may be a little bit stressed about your healing process, overthinking it a little bit. Now, I will say this, there is definitely a time and a place to have solitude, to take a step back and to go within and to process those emotions and to learn about yourself and to do that shadow work and counseling, therapy, what have you, to kind of process through the emotional baggage, okay? But there's also use for group sessions, for going out, for mingling with friends, for meeting new people, for putting yourself in relationship situations where you'll be able to test out those new skills. Now what is being called for here, Leo, is trusting your intuition first and foremost. But if you're feeling a little bit nervous, a little bit scared, just be strategic. If everything weighs out, if everything seems like it's a good decision and you're still having this stress, this anxiety, this fear, then that's when maybe there's a need here to kind of ignore that fear-based emotion and push yourself a little bit. Not too much, don't cause yourself to have anxiety or anything like that, but just push yourself a little bit out of your comfort zone, whatever that means to you. There is a sense here of, it's like you're fighting off, maybe even self-sabotaging a little bit, a connection, or a friendship even for some of you, okay? Doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partnership. Definitely the moon talks about there's something that's hidden here, something that you may be hiding or this person is hiding, not fully seeing the path forward, and it's causing you to have this resistance, okay? So, Leo, the past is very bleak. Okay, I feel like in the past you've gone through some very difficult times. This Ten of Swords with the Two of Cups, it also could be that soulmate connection, that really deep, a person that you had a deep connection with, but with the Ten of Swords here, this is like a betrayal, being stabbed in the back, feeling as if this is one of the hardest endings that you probably have ever experienced. I really get the sense though that that person only came into your life to teach you a lesson, okay? They weren't brought into your life for you to be forever, okay? Even though you did have this deep connection. Now there's this sense of loss, there's this sense of abandonment, and I feel like it's left you in this energy, Leo, of I'm gonna leave before they do. If they do this, I'm gonna do that. Almost like tit for tat. But I feel like this isn't serving anymore, because we see here clarifying the Eight of Cups. You're really going within and trying to kind of like gain clarity on how to move forward. So really kind of just trying to process these emotions. Do feel like you are going to be successful in this. Again, communication is going to be key, even if it's difficult. Definitely feel if you feel a person, place, or thing is worth it, you're going to put the energy, effort, and time towards that. And if you don't feel like it's in alignment with you, then it would be in your best interest to just express that, you know, like, hey, it's not really how I seen things. It's not how I thought they would be. Maybe we should reevaluate. Here, Leo, you're really going within, though, and trying to gain the clarity, you know, is this something I really want? Does this align with my values, with where I see myself headed? Okay. I do feel here there's going to be some clarity that's brought in. And it's coming in here through the beginning of the month of October. Maybe that new moon in Aries brings in some clarity, brings in some truth. But there's definitely going to be this stable new beginning. Stable new beginning. And I also feel like with the Ace of Swords coming out and the Magician, there's going to be some truth. There's going to be some clarity that's brought in here. Okay. I feel like it's definitely going to have. One thing I will say, once you've gone through trauma in your life, that's something that you're gonna have to really work on letting go of. It's gonna be a process. It's going to take time. So you're gonna have to find somebody that's going to be okay with that process, for sure. Oops. I bumped it. Sorry, guys. I bumped it. All right, got it. So, Ten of Cups and 10 of Pentacles is coming out in this reading, and we're going to clarify all of this in a minute. But I do feel like there is a lot of love between you and somebody that's coming up here, okay? Whether this is a friend, a family member, maybe this is a love interest, I feel like this person has been helping you through your healing process. Maybe they've been a shoulder that you've cried on, or a person that you've talked to, that you've expressed. I feel like this person is going to help you through this transitional phase as well, to kind of really make this decision practically for your future. I feel like there's a little bit of a need for acceptance, that there's a lot of love here. Maybe you're a little bit guarded to a connection, and it's because both of you might be a little bit guarded to a connection. For some of you, that could be what's going on here, because it's almost like, if you look at these cards here, it's just so funny, the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. It's like you're fighting off this emotional connection. And that's why I say maybe there is a little bit of subconscious sabotage going on there, okay? Taking this time to heal, and I know that it's so cliche in these readings, everybody needs to heal. It is kind of true. Everybody needs to heal. But I feel like there is a person in your midst, Leo, that's helping you through this healing process. Could be this relationship or a relationship that you're building, but it could just be a friend or a family member. By the beginning of October, I feel like your thoughts are going to start clearing. Okay, there's going to be some shifts within the planetary alignments that are going to help with that. But I just also feel here there may be a message comes in. Maybe not even like an actual physical message. Maybe this is just, this person does something or says something that helps you to understand the deepness of this connection. So let's clarify this 10 of Swords here with the 2 of Cups. For Leo, please and thank you, Spirit. I feel like in the past there was a deep connection as well. That may be why you have a fear of a new connection. Maybe every time somebody comes into your life and you feel a deep connection, you start doing things to sabotage because it reminds you of this past connection. And even though there was a lot of love in that past connection, there was also a lot of turmoil. Was also a lot of heavy energy in that past connection here. There is a sense of a little bit of resistance to anything new coming in, Leo, and I feel like that's not really serving your highest good, okay? There's going to be some truth, some clarity that's going to be brought in. I know I keep repeating that. The moon came out in reverse, so I feel like these secrets, whatever is hidden here, Leo, is going to be revealed. Whether this very well could be something that helps you move forward from this past energy as well. A message from that past person, or maybe you see something about them, something along those lines where it helps you to like just feel relieved that everything is the way that it is. Four of Cups with the Page of Swords. Ten of Swords, the Star card. Here's the thing. Yes, there is a need to focus on the healing process, but there's like an ebb and a flow with that process, a balance, if you will. There's going to be times where you're going to have to sit and focus on your healing process. There's going to be times where you're maybe going out, doing things with people, enjoying yourself. Okay, you can't just sit 24/7 and be, stuck in isolation. It's not healthy. It is not healthy at all. There is an energy of an air, if you will, of healing. Okay, and I feel like you're kind of completing this healing process, but maybe doubting that, or not trusting that it's finished. Look at this. The Fool card came out with the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. This is a new beginning that has a lot of love. For some of you, this very well could be the starting of a relationship. I know it's going to be scary, especially when we've gone through trauma, betrayal, loss before, but there is a reasoning behind having a deeper connection. You guys will be able to help each other through, if it's the right person, you guys are going to be able to help each other through life. Only if it's the wrong person is it all of this stress, anxiety, trauma. Now, there is a time and a place for every person, every connection in your life. So I'm not discrediting the past connection. There was definitely something that you needed to learn within that connection, Leo. But I feel like it's time to move forward. Two of Cups to the Ten of Cups. I feel like this deep connection is something that you've wanted. I feel like consciously you do want a relationship. You do want to have that emotional fulfillment, that partnership. You guys help each other out and benefit each other through life. I do also feel here in the past that hasn't really happened for you, Leo. Maybe that dream was lost. But ultimately, I do see here, Leo, that you want a connection that's fulfilling, also mutually beneficial. You're going to have to make a decision. And I feel like you're going to have to communicate that decision soon. So getting clear on what exactly it is that you envision the outcome being is going to be important. You are headed in a solid direction. This person that is being channeled in this reading is a deep connection. Communication is going to be key if you want this connection to work. And I feel like that may be what you're having to decide here, Leo. You're kind of going within and really taking time to get clear. I will say, I feel like this is going to work in your favor. I feel like this is going to turn out very beautifully, Leo. Maybe better, even better than you expected. I do feel like you are kind of stressed over, is this going to work? Is this going to be like the past in the past? And honestly, when we're getting in, especially if this is channeling a relationship, when you're getting into any type of a partnership where your emotions are involved, there's always a risk. But being practical and having a conversation about what you envision the outcome in a relationship being will help to minimize that risk. So maybe that's something that you need to take into consideration here in the next few weeks. Again, I do feel like you are headed in a positive direction, but there's definitely a need here to weigh the pros and cons and make that decision. And then obviously you're going to have to communicate whatever that is. And trusting your intuition through the process. So, Leo, that was a long message. Let's get a few cards out here for your advice, guidance moving forward. I am going to do an extended version to this reading. In the extended version, we're going to take a look into where this is all headed, right? We'll take a look into if there's anything else you guys need to be made aware of, if that will come to the forefront. We'll look into this person being channeled in this reading, this new person, what their intentions are moving forward. The outcome if the guidance is followed. We'll pull out a few different oracle card decks over there if that's something you guys are interested in. All the links are below in the description box. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, but this card talks about focusing on the balance. There's hope, definitely having hope through this process, as well as patience. But being practical and finding that balance, Leo, is going to be important. Here this week. Okay, trusting your intuition. So the cards that came out for your advice, guidance moving forward here is the Death card, Two of Wands, and the Four of Swords. So this tells me here, Leo, dark night of the soul energy for sure, but you're needing to really kind of make a decision here. And I get a sense of really waiting for that healing process to take place. Okay, so taking your time is going to be important, having patience with this process and expressing that you're going through this healing process if you haven't already. That will be crucial as well. Okay, so let's get a soul journey card out, guys. If you have found that this message has been helpful, that it's resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. All the love and support is very much appreciated, and it does help with the growth of the channel, getting the message out there. So thank you guys so much for that. You are all amazing. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. There is a certain comfort in the idea of living a life without surprises. The status quo has an appeal, but you will never learn or grow if your circumstances stay the same. Everybody wants life to be better, but that requires change. You have chosen to incarnate into this physical dimension called Earth because of the myriad of opportunities. If you don't take advantage of them, what was the point? Staying within your comfort zone is overrated. With change comes transformation, and with transformation comes evolution. Stop viewing change as good or bad, because all of change nourishes your soul. Don't equate it with a lack of control. Life happens, and it's supposed to happen. You can direct how it plays out, and you always have the power to accept a change that redirects your path. So Leo, big changes on the horizon is what is in the forecast, and maybe there's a need here to get grounded. Focusing on the balance. Power thought card. Guys, I'm trying to get it out because the past is over. This is a new day, one that I have never lived before. I stay in the now and I enjoy each and every moment. Beautiful Leo, beautiful. So Leo, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Again, if you want to get in on the extended version, the link is below. Otherwise, thank you guys again so much, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.